the mic, talking day and spilling life, from trending memes to wildest dreams. Girl, did you hear that crazy thing? Girl, did you hear what's going down? We're lighting up this whole damn town. Strange and trending every week. Bestie vibes that'll never peak.
Her friend gets hip to like, hey, wait a minute. People don't act like this, right?
Right.
So her friend starts digging in and goes, is this real?
Yes.
And like she stops and even confronts her.
Yeah.
Like, I
Could
think
you
it was like the
imagine?
night before the book signing.
Mm-hmm. She thinks that her close friend is fraudulently acting in this way and claiming that she has brain cancer when she doesn't have cancer, and is doing all of these things as fraud.
Right.
You know, and
Which
she's
is wild.
that's a huge assumption.
Accusation,
Yes.
yeah.
And
Healthy food does not cure cancer.
exactly. Like verbatim what she said. Which is hilarious because a lot of people do think that. What is happening with the front of your hair right here? Look at it.
Wow. It's it's whimsical. I was feeling so taken aback by how well you fixed them. Like,
Oh my god. That was fucking funny.
that was awesome.
I should not have said anything.
No, I'm happy you did. Yay.
What happens before we start, guys?
Ta-da!
Hey guys, welcome to Girl Did You Hear?
The Ultimate Bestie Hangout. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kristen. Today on episode 56, we have a fun one for you. Scandalous.
Very scandalous. Scandalous in so many ways.
Yes. The search for Instagram's worst con artist is in the top 10 right now, I think, on Netflix. And we just watched that. It's a quick little one, 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
Yeah.
Right.
It involved a young lady named Belle Gibson. Belle, guys, not Mel. I know. I thought the same thing.
Keep in mind they're from Australia, so that's what it sounds like.
Yes. It does take place in Australia, which is kind of interesting to see how like they kind of like handle scandals and stuff like that over there. You know, pretty similar to the US for sure. Obviously most investigations would be, but you never know because some countries are like weird with certain protocols and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's,
you know?
I mean, it can be different for it can be a different jurisdiction for every country.
For sure.
Yeah.
So this story is crazy because I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so everything, it seems, took place back in, like, everything kind of started in, like, 2015, 2013?
Kind of when everything was cracking open with her app.
Yes.
So
This girl named Belle Gibson, in the early days of social media when it comes out, she was a blogger before. Like
Right.
when the internet became a thing, she was a blogger, kind of like did that type of stuff. And when social media started to become more present, she started kind of utilizing that in a way to build a brand for herself. She was super into like wellness and like holistic health and all of that type of stuff. And so a lot of her posts and her presence to the public on social media was all about that.
like clean living.
Yeah.
You know, no drugs, no drinking.
No.
Just meditation and Mountain Dew.
Yes.
Not Mountain Dew, like
Mountains.
and the dew that lies on the grass in the morning.
Yes. Yeah, like just very like earthy,
Yeah.
you know, type person, you know, which is awesome.
Holistic.
Yeah, totally awesome. Great brand to try to build in the early days of social media, right?
Yeah.
Totally fine. She starts to get really well known from this.
Right.
But the reason why she starts to get well known is because she starts posting on there that her reasons as to why she kind of switched to this alternative lifestyle, right, of holistic health was because she got diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor.
Correct.
She was given 4 months to live.
Only 4 months?
I think so. That's what they said, right?
Yeah. That's exactly what they said.
So she is claiming that she's curing her brain tumor.
That she's managing her symptoms with holistic living.
Yes. And curing her brain tumor.
Oh, and curing her brain tumor.
Yes. She used those words in her posts.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Pretty
I listened to a lot of it.
Pretty positive.
Yeah.
She
I mean, I
that.
do not doubt that.
But so she then obviously when, someone starts posting stuff like that online, it's going to get a lot of attention. So her followers like overnight
Just grow
exponentially and continue to grow and grow and grow. And she is active on the socials. Like she is posting, she is, talking about treatments. Which by the way, actually she never went to she never got treatment at a hospital for this brain tumor.
No, she didn't. But she claimed that she went through like a couple months of like standard
radiation,
normal medicine for the normal treatment for this. And then
Yes.
she made the switch.
Yes. But that is very vague and there's not a lot of details on that.
Right,
So we don't
right.
know if that's actually true or not. And
Well,
you guys will find out
yeah.
why we're kind of like tiptoeing on about this.
Right.
I don't want to spoil everything right away,
No.
So she's continually growing her online presence, building this health and wellness brand for herself, right?
Right.
Amazing. With that, she's also reaching a whole a cancer community, of course. You know?
She's inspiring people to
Yes.
follow her methods in order to help with their cancers.
With their cancers and their symptoms and stuff. And of course, anybody that knows anybody that has had cancer, that those treatments are not great. A lot of people don't handle them well.
No.
And it does depend on the person and so forth. Obviously, I'm sure every person reacts differently to that.
Right.
But it's not great on your body and it sucks. And most people that are getting treatment through cancer, you can usually tell for the most part, in my experience, people that I know.
Right.
So in those moments, of course, anybody that is dealing with any sort of cancer is going to try to seek out any sort of help,
Right.
right? Anything that will make them feel better, any small chance of hope that could give them relief or make them feel better or make them look the way Belle looks, you know what I mean?
Right.
And all of these things, she was the epitome of,
Health.
of health.
She looked great for having
She did.
cancer.
She did. She looked amazing. And I was like, damn, girl, you look good. Maybe I should get on that health and wellness kick. Clean eating and,
Right.
all this crazy stuff. So then she's continually doing that for a few years. I'm pretty sure it was around in 2013 when the socials became really heavy for her.
Right.
And is when she launched her app.
The app. The whole pantry.
The whole pantry app was launched.
Apple's best food and drink app in 2013 was
Yes.
her app.
Yes. And Apple made that a surprise announcement to people that she was going to be on for the Apple Watch.
Yeah, her app was going to be automatically loaded on the watch.
Yes, which was a huge thing, obviously.
Because it was the launch of the watch, I
Correct.
think.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was when the Apple Watch first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was right when her app came out. So it was the perfect time for this huge catapult for her. Super, she's making business moves for herself,
Right. She's making money off of this.
Yeah, making a huge, making money off the app, making money off of the Apple additionally.
Right.
Through the app itself, she's making money from subscribers, people that are paying for it, whatever.
Right.
Plus whatever she got on the back end from Apple.
She's also doing fundraising for cancer in the background.
Yes, lots of that. Mm-hmm. Many people online are just loving her, cancer survivors or people that are going through treatment are just so inspired by her.
Right.
Trying to do all the same things that she's doing with their diet and all these things, right? And I want to say it wasn't it was during like some sort of event that she was having, a fundraiser event, right? When she kind of like, she collapsed and had like a seizure in public. And then that's kind of, I think, when things started to take a turn for her.
It was a good friend at the time that was like, I can't remember what event it was at. I do apologize, guys. But yeah, she like fell to the floor and started convulsing.
Yes.
And then her friend's like, "Oh my gosh, call the ambulance.
Yeah,
get
911,
some
whatever.
people or whatever it is over there. Get some people over here to get her help."
Yes.
And then she like snaps out of it and she's like, "No. I don't want Western medicine to affect my treatment."
Yes. And then proceeded
To
on.
be okay. Right. As perceived by her friend.
Right.
Right.
And also, like around the time of the app launch and everything, she also released that cookbook. I'm pretty sure the event was for the cookbook
Penguin
launch or something like
Publishing
that. Yeah.
Gave her a book deal.
Yes. So she launches this huge deal. So there's another money making.
There's another huge money grab.
Yes. So she has this seizure at the event, deflects the assistance from proper
Western medicine.
medical
Yeah.
people. I don't even know.
It's like, where do you start, man?
Like, from there-
she keeps going up, 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 right? And somewhere in this fart of a breeze that she's riding, her friend gets hip to like, hey, wait a minute. People don't act like this, right?
Right.
So her friend starts digging in and goes, is this real?
Yes.
And like, she stops and even confronts her.
Yeah.
Like, I
Could you
think it was like
imagine?
the night before the book signing. And
It
like,
was her, the girlfriend, and then like another guy friend of theirs,
Yeah.
I think.
confronted her
Yes.
and was like, show me proof from doctors that you have cancer.
Right.
Give me statements. She's like, no. I don't like to keep that stuff around because of the negativity. It's not.
She's like, it's negative energy. I don't want that
I don't
around.
like that around.
That's when she told the friend that that's when she got diagnosed
By Dr. Phil.
by Dr. Phil at her house.
Oh, right.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Do they have like a
He
portable
just makes house
like,
calls. And now,
CT,
again, I don't
MRI
understand
scans
how
or-
their systems work over there. Maybe they have mobile machines. Maybe they don't.
Maybe their advancements are better than ours, but I don't think that's the case.
Maybe.
Because I feel like a brain imaging machine
Yeah.
is not something that's very easily mobile.
A malignant brain tumor finding machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't imagine that.
No.
The tools that they use to find cancer are very mobile.
No.
But I mean, I don't know what kind of money she's got. She could be paying for fancy doctors to show up at her house to
Yeah,
go
who knows,
over
right?
the results.
Who knows?
She
She's
went to the
getting these
hospital
deals.
for, right? Like she's living in this sweet little house down by the coast,
Right on the
and she's
beach.
living like the life. And I mean,
Yes.
she's stepped in all the right boxes in order to get where she is
So far.
so far.
So her and the friend get into like an argument that night, and she basically like tells her friend to leave or whatever. And the friend is like relentless. Like she does not give up. Her name is Chanel. Chanel starts to like message people and figure out what she can do. Like she's messaging like police and attorneys and whoever she can think of, and telling them basically that she thinks that her close friend is fraudulently acting in this way and claiming that she has brain cancer when she doesn't have cancer, and is doing all of these things as fraud,
Right.
and she's
wild.
that's a huge assumption.
Accusation,
Yes. And like she didn't have like factual evidence to back this up. This is literally just her like gut feeling.
And like, we don't have evidence either way. We don't have
No.
evidence to prove that she does or she does not
No.
have brain cancer.
No,
Folks.
we don't know. So and people are replying to Chanel kind of like, girl, this is a lot to like throw out at someone. Like you're like this could be slander, defamation. Like this
Yeah.
is a lot of stuff that you're putting out there for someone. You know what I
Right.
mean? Especially someone of like a public figure at the time.
Especially since she's gotten
for her,
so huge.
yeah, like
Right.
everybody knew who she was at that time, especially in Australia, right?
Right.
So then, in like basically from the time of like the book launch to like March of 2015, everything like she's going through life, she's doing the things, you know, her friend is continually trying to like
Figure out
what the
how
F
to
is going
unwind
on.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. During the documentary, in between all of these like time points, there's multiple like former friends, former followers of Belle that are like speaking, you know, and like what their perception was of her at that time, what it is now, like during all of this craziness, right? And like their thoughts and feelings about it, which is crazy because there was a few cancer survivors that had followed Belle that were speaking in the documentary, and they were like, you know, sharing how hurt they felt when they found out the news.
Right.
And it wasn't like during all of that as well, there was that little interview with the neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, because that neurosurgeon just like laid it out. She was like, there is no way that she's like, I'm sorry, like that's like the worst brain tumor that you could get.
Is a malignant brain tumor.
Yes.
Yep.
And you cannot cure it. Like
No.
you could have surgery to try to remove it, but it will probably grow back.
Right.
You could do things to try to prolong the life, but
Right.
like she's like inevitably you're just
prolonging your life.
yeah,
Right.
like there's no cure. The end is the end for that, like unfortunately.
Right.
And during these times, I'm pretty sure it was like sometime after the book launch, Belle had put out that she also got diagnosed with 4 additional cancers.
Right.
You guys,
4 more.
4 more. So she's got a brain tumor. Said that she had uterus cancer. Oh, that the brain tumor had spread from the brain to the uterus.
Right.
Spleen. I don't know the other 2
I think
organs.
she
Part
had
of
like it was
the
either
liver,
bone or blood.
blood in her blood. Yes,
Yep.
and
And
then
then-
something else. I don't remember.
It was nuts.
All of this stuff, and then like, what the hell? The neurosurgeon had even said, you know, it's very uncommon for brain cancer to spread to other parts of your body.
Right.
Like brain cancer stays in the brain.
And on top of that, it's uncommon to have some of those cancers by themselves anyway.
Yes, she had said specifically like uterus cancer is not very common.
Right.
Spleen cancer is also not very common.
Right. So she's just grasping.
I guess.
She's just looking up like what's the most biggest, scariest, baddest cancer I can have. I would giggled my ass off if she was like, I got diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Oh my God. That would just show you how absolutely dumb she was. But
Yeah,
at the
but
same
she's
time,
not,
she's
though.
not. She's so smart, super, super intelligent.
Very well rehearsed.
Yes. So, okay, pause. So we kind of like shifted a little bit. We like told a story and then like got stuck there talking about the randos. However, the randos are important
Yeah.
because they are saying all of the opposite things.
Right. Because they're like, hi, I am a person in this medical field and I
Yes.
understand what it means to have a malignant brain tumor. And what she is describing to us does not look or equal a malignant brain tumor.
Correct. And anybody that is going through or has that type of cancer is not going to look how Belle looked.
As good as she does.
No. She said, the surgeon actually said, especially solely just on your diet. Like,
Right. They said, I even wrote this down. Healthy food does not cure cancer.
exactly. Like verbatim what she said, which is hilarious because a lot of people do think that. However, I do think that it probably helps through treatment.
I think healthy food just helps us out in general because it's giving us the correct amount of
Exactly.
nutritions for this machine to
Correct.
run. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
it's not.
I do have a friend that did have breast cancer, and she did change her food and like the way that she ate and everything during her treatments and stuff like that. And she does think that it helped. Obviously, she's in remission now, but
It probably like she's probably
She
getting,
didn't
she's
feel as
probably getting
shitty.
like more nutrients
exactly,
than
like it was basically
from her food than she would be getting
yeah,
otherwise.
yeah, exactly. So she was trying to compensate, you know, for all this shit that
all the depletion she's
was
going
happening.
through.
Yeah. She was trying to just feed her body as much nutrients as she could while the chemo and everything was
Just
taking it.
zapping it
Yeah.
all away.
Which, gosh, I can't even imagine going
Dude.
through anything like that.
Like, this story is so cringe. because
Yes. Like,
of- yeah.
what a crazy. This lady's got some mental issues.
Yeah.
Mental issues. Like, her and Kendra should be friends from the last episode.
Yeah.
The high school catfish. If you missed
Yes.
that one, go back
Check
and
it
watch
out.
it. Also, while you're there, make sure to hit that like and subscribe.
Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe.
We do appreciate your support.
Thank you.
So around March 2015, this journalist named Richard
Tries to get an interview.
tries to get an interview with Belle, and they eventually have the interview or whatever, and he somehow got her to say what he wanted her to
Because
say.
everybody wants to know, does she have these cancers?
Right.
And everybody's trying to get her to admit that she doesn't.
Right.
Or that she does.
Right.
They're trying to catch her in either side of her lie.
Correct.
Right?
And so the guy meets with her, and he kind of says that she just kind of like babbles and doesn't have like clear statements and speaks very vaguely and
Right.
doesn't answer questions very directly and stuff like that. But she had stated something about that she wasn't sure if the diagnosis were real or something like that. I
Right. So
forget
he's like,
exactly-
wait a minute, you just told me that your cancer diagnoses weren't real. She's like, no. I don't believe they were like an incorrect diagnosis. I believe they were like a misguided diagnosis. He's like, so it's a misdiagnosis. She's like, no, it's like misguided. It's like,
Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
misguided. You can't just like tweak the word a little bit and then make it something else. It's
No.
not. So you're saying you don't know whether or not the person who told you had cancer was telling you the
truth. And she's like, yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much agreed to that.
Yeah.
So then Mr. Richard, of course, like that night, writes the freaking article.
Like
calls
starts
his
to,
editor.
like, put all of his stuff together.
Yeah.
Well, like here's the thing. So he's sitting on all of this information. Meanwhile, all of these charities that she was supposedly donating or supposed to donate all these monies to
is not getting money
comes
from her.
forward and talks to another journalist from somewhere who publishes an article saying, hey, Belle Gibson isn't good for her monies. So once that article came out, that lit a fire under him to be like, okay, shoot, I got to get this out of there,
Yep.
saying that she's got that. This is what she said.
Right. And so he gets it out. And while he's doing some digging online about trying to figure out like where Belle's history began, right? Like prior
Like,
to
what's her backstory?
Yeah, because up until like the health and wellness, like no one, like there wasn't anything coming up about
yeah,
her,
there's
right?
she's kind of a dark spot back
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So he found some shit.
Man, he found some
People think that shit's gone on the internet. It's out there, folks.
It's there.
Always
forever.
out there. So
Yeah.
be careful. So he found some shit way back when she was a teenager, when like before social media, but there was like forums and stuff, right? Like on the internet that you could
Yeah,
go on
yeah.
and interact with. And that's how people interacted, you know, back then.
That's how they networked on the internet
Yes.
when the internet was a baby.
And she was like a skater girl, hung out in the skate crowd with the skater boys, you know, and partied and lived that lifestyle. And even then in the forums, Mr. Richard found that Belle was even posting then about health issues and weird things that were happening to her. Like one of them had said that she had woke up with bloody eyes and a nose and didn't know what was wrong, and just like bizarre, crazy stuff, dude.
Like just attention grabbing stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. And so he's like, what the hell? So Mr. Richard like finds all this information and starts just like hoarding all this information, and puts out an article on her in the front page of Australia newspaper about her saying that it's not true.
Right. That
Basically.
she doesn't know whether or not her doctor's diagnosis was correct.
Yeah. And everybody lost it after that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, that was the thread.
that was the thread that pulled
That
everything from underneath her at that point. And man, oh man, wow. Like, okay, first of all, there's so many things like wrong with this.
Right. Well, and I mean, and in this little interim where the detective or the journalist is digging around in her background, she's going on interviews talking about her, like, okay, hey, we have this backstory on you. She's like, no, but I got, this isn't true. This is how I was raised. I can't quite remember what sparks off the controversy between her and her mom and her stepfather, but like she goes on interview and then the next day her stepfather calls and is like, hey, nothing she said was true.
Right.
Everything, like, that is totally bonkers.
Yeah.
We gave her everything.
It was after that article came out.
Oh yeah, it was after his article.
Richard's article came out. The parents were like, "What the fuck?"
That's right, because her stepdad called the newspaper and was like, "Yo, let me set you straight.
Let me tell you how it really went down.
I'm gonna need you to listen for a minute."
Yeah. And Richard was like, they just like he's like, I just started writing because they just kept like telling me information,
Right?
And which is crazy. The only thing that was factual was that
Her
Belle's mom had multiple,
MS,
yeah. And that, she did have to take care of her mom a lot or whatever. But Belle also had a brother
that she never mentioned. Yeah.
That she never mentioned throughout the entire thing. And then all of a sudden brother shows up and he's like, yeah, I think that if my sister had brain cancer, I'd probably know about it.
Right. And then there was another girl, a childhood friend of hers.
Yes.
That like, who was friends with her back
During
in her
the
skater days.
Yes.
And it's like, dude, if she had like huge open heart surgery, I'm sure she would have told me.
Yeah. Because in some of those forums, I was just looking back at my notes, she had wrote down that she's had like 4 open heart surgeries.
Yeah.
And she had died for under 3 minutes.
Oh.
And she's had other types of medical issues.
This poor fragile
since she was little.
Man.
What?
Right.
Like, what possesses someone in their mind, I wonder, to like make up such an extravagant story? Because she could have easily created a health and wellness brand at that time in social media, strictly off of just being healthy, wellness and holistic.
Yeah.
She didn't have to fucking add in the cancer thing.
On the cancer lie. No.
She could have easily just built a brand on who she was and what she was passionate about, which was cooking and living this healthy lifestyle, supposedly. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like, did she not think that she was good enough?
She just wants the attention.
That's so bizarre to me.
Yeah.
So bizarre. Like, I cannot wrap my head around that at all. Like that type of behavior. I'm like, are you that desperate?
Yeah.
Like, she's so smart. Like, even people like at the end of the show were like, she could easily, be a CEO or whatever, another lifetime, which absolutely, like, it, like, you have to be a little on the cray-cray side to like run a huge, ginormous company. But at the same time, like, she could have easily built that brand for herself. She was a likable person. People liked her.
Right. She didn't need to pepper in the cancer bit.
She really didn't. And that's so ridiculous. And the fact that she literally can't even say, like, to this day, like,
whether or not she lied. Had cancer.
Like, she has not said, like, I lied.
No.
I'm sorry, I lied. Like,
no,
those
she
words
keeps
have
weaving
not
her
come out.
Story into like this weird, like when we brought this up, I tried to roll back in the Rolodex of my memory, just goes to show how old I am, to see if I could remember anything from this story before I went further. And the only thing that I could remember from it was that interview.
Yeah.
Where she doesn't
On
remember
60
how
minutes.
old she is.
Yeah. So I forget I forget the lady's
I
name
don't remember
on
who
60
either.
Minutes, but
Yeah.
she was a really well-known reporter at that time, or journalist, whatever they are.
Right.
But she landed that interview with Belle, and it was the most ridiculous interview I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And I'm so happy. Like, the lady asked her like a true or false question, and she was like, true or false, and Belle goes, well, I believe, and she like interrupts her and she goes, no, true or false.
Right. Right. And she's like, well,
She's like, false, but at the time I was made to believe that I had brain cancer or whatever, you know?
right.
I think her question was like, you know, did you lie, basically?
Right.
And did whatever it was. I'll have to go back and look. But yeah, I was just like, damn, girl. The reporter was just like putting her in her place.
Well, and she kept trying to defend it. She's like, well, I mean, I understand the reality that you're living in is cool and all, but it's not the reality that I was living in.
Right. That was like her defense.
Right. And I'm like, that's
And the reporter's like, that your reality is not the reality.
yeah.
Like, I don't know where
Right.
you're at,
Like,
but like,
you need to be here.
everyone down here is seeing what you're putting out, and it's not.
And it's smelly funnin'.
Yeah.
It's
Smelly funnin'. Smelly funnin', guys.
smelly funnin'. It's funny smelling. Thank you.
So, oh my gosh. Oh, Tara Brown was the journalist.
Oh, yeah.
The reporter's name. I wrote it down. Belle also claimed that her name has been changed 4 times throughout her life, and she has 2 birth certificates.
Right. And so she doesn't know whether or not she's 23 or 26. She's living the life of a 26-year-old, folks.
Is what she said.
Yes.
The reporter's like, are you 23 or are you 26?
So I don't know. I am led to believe.
Like, what?
I am led to believe.
I am led to believe.
By who? Your mama? No. Like these. I just.
Do you think she has like a little bit of schizophrenia going
Maybe.
on?
I don't
like,
know, man. That seems to be a trend in all of these. Just.
I mean, it's crazy, dude. So yeah, she doesn't know if she's 23, 26, whatever. Apparently she has a kid.
Oh yeah. She's a single mom.
Where's the kid throughout this entire thing? There was not.
Out of it, man.
I mean, yes, thankfully they did, but like, I wonder how old the child was during all of this, or like, where's the baby daddy during this,
Yeah,
or like,
like-
where did he have anything to say about all
Did
of
he
this?
know that she had
was
brain
he
cancer?
around during this
And uterus
treatment
cancer and spleen cancer
and open heart surgeries and
right.
um
I mean, if she's got this many cancers,
she looks really good for
I
having
hope
all
her
these
daughter
cancers.
is really healthy because some of those can be hereditary. I hear,
Yeah,
and I mean, and that would just be super sad.
you're so funny. So also I'm just like blown away.
I know this whole story grosses me out.
It does. I'm just like, ugh. It makes me so icky.
I know.
After she does the interview, she tries to like continue.
Oh yeah, she goes like she goes to ground. She goes low. She goes somewhere to where she learns how to speak Ethiopian
Yes.
and like changes her name yet again.
Changed her name
And
and put
then-
out some sort of video
Yep.
of her talking about some sort of fundraiser of whatever she was working on
Whatever
at that point.
cause she's a part of.
Yeah,
then.
in somewhere in Ethiopia or near there. She was dressed in like their attire, you know. And then I don't know who it was exactly, I can't remember, but someone like informed the people of Ethiopia.
Yeah, no, the people of her fundraiser
Yes.
booted her.
They're like, goodbye.
Never mind, I don't want you representing us. Thank
yeah,
you.
we need to keep on moving along.
Yeah.
Belle did not receive any like consequences or like she was not really held
Yeah, she's
accountable
still
for all
walking
of
around
this.
free
Yeah. She has yet to pay any money back to anything.
to any of the charities.
No.
Dang.
Like I wonder like where is she at now, I wonder. She's probably
she's
not in
laying
Australia.
Really low.
I can only
I don't know.
imagine.
They didn't give me like the little snip at the end.
No,
Where
they
tell
didn't.
You, like,
They only said that she didn't pay the money back and I think that was it.
yeah.
But that's a wild story, dude.
It was very icky to watch because it's like, what a messed up thing. Because it's like, I hear the statistic is like, it's 49% of us are going to get cancer.
Mm-hmm.
That's like almost half.
Yeah.
Like it's going to, that just rolls back into we're going to die from something.
Right.
And like, we all know someone who's gone through that struggle.
Yes.
And it's not something to be preyed upon
No.
or used as a attention grabbing tool,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, like she 100% preyed on everyone's vulnerability with that.
Right, because I
And-
can imagine like the people in the cancer groups are super loving, super taking care of each other, like super
100%.
welcoming, like just
Yes.
doing everything they can to make you feel as best as you can in the situation that you're in. Because the situation you're in sucks.
Yes.
Like your
And
body's revolting.
I know a few families that are photography clients of mine that have unfortunately had to deal with like their cancer in their children.
Oof.
But seeing them in that community and being a part of different events and stuff, like it's amazing to see how many people actually come together for each other within that community. And for someone like her to just come in and like prey on
Exploit
that and
that?
exploit that,
Yeah.
is so disgusting.
Like you said,
Like-
she could have built this whole health and wellness platform just as a health
Yeah.
and wellness platform. But I
Literally.
think what sold her snake oil was the fact that she was using this cashew cheese recipe. Did you see that? Oh my God. She was using this lifestyle to cure herself, to mitigate her symptoms, to treat herself basically.
Right.
And that's what everybody wants. It's like, well, I don't want to go through radiation
No.
in order to feel better. I
No.
want to find other ways. Well, unfortunately, holistic is not, the food's not going to cure you.
No. And I'm all for like holistic stuff. Like I believe, I believe there's a time and
There's a
place,
place
for
for it.
medicine and there's
Yeah.
a time and place for holistic stuff, right?
Right.
And, I'm sorry, like if I got diagnosed with cancer, the first place or thing I'm doing is not changing my whole diet or relying solely on that probably.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure like in 2025 now, like cancer's been around for a long time. Pretty sure if they figured
Rumor has
out,
it there's even a pill to cure it.
I mean, they say,
They say.
I would think that, by now they would either have a cure
I mean,
for cancer.
I get what you're
or
saying. They
would have
basically got the
established
treatment pretty much
Yes.
figured out by now.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like-
or they would have established like, hey, yes, you know what? Like changing your lifestyle and what you eat and stuff will absolutely make you feel better during your treatments.
Right.
Maybe you should try to incorporate that. And maybe people or doctors do recommend doing that. I have no idea.
Right.
But I'm just saying like this day and age, like if there was a cure for cancer or people thought or it had factual evidence saying that
Right.
what you're putting into your body is going to cure it, I think that probably would be more present
Yeah.
in today's world
Absolutely.
than the amount of people getting treatment for cancer.
Right. Right.
Ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
But they've been selling snake oil for years and years and years and years.
So
Lies have been used as a marketing tool since
yes. Yeah, obviously.
time. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, she just wasn't very good at it. She got caught.
She got caught.
She got caught. Sums it up.
Yeah, because her friend had a gut feeling.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
this
She's like,
smells
this
funny.
feels off.
Right.
But like, realistically though,
Yeah.
like, come on.
I mean,
like, if you're gonna make a claim that big and you're that like well known as a public figure, like you gotta fake the funk, fake a freaking doctor's document.
right. Right.
Like, she faked everything else
You might as well get smart on the papers.
She could have
too.
done it.
Yeah.
to
I mean-
like, get everyone off her back.
I got a printer.
Maybe what if she had like, okay, yeah, I'll get something for you. And then like she made something and then showed it to her friend and her friend backed off. Then she probably could have maybe gotten away with it for longer.
Right. No one would have known that
knows?
she never had brain cancer or that she never
She
thought
would have been
she
found
might
out.
have had
Could have been like,
brain
damn, you've
cancer."
been living for a long time with that tumor.
Right. You're like, is that thing keeping you alive?
God, this is so bad.
I know.
All right, guys.
We should probably stop here.
Yes, before we say something inappropriate.
If I haven't already.
If you like what you heard today, hit that like and subscribe.
Don't forget.
Yes. Also, over the next few weeks, I know we keep saying that, we are going to be transitioning to another YouTube channel. It's called Team Awesome Podcast Studio. There is a little link right here. So head on over to that channel. We have a few other podcast shows up there right now. Check it out. Binge watch some stuff. It's going to be like the main hub for all of our shows that we are producing. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm super excited for us to jump on over there, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Bye. Bye.
Girl, did you hear that crazy thing? Girl, did you hear what's going down? We're live.